It's happening now. Tri-City, the world's largest sporting goods stores, into the season ski sale. All ski clothing, parkas, sweaters, ski pants, and bibs, 30 to 70% off. Choose from over 10,000 cold weather jackets and sweaters, and be warm this winter at 30 to 70% off. Also, huge savings on skis, boots, and bindings at guaranteed lowest prices. Plus, 25% off all ski racks, chains, poles, gloves, after ski boots, and goggles. It's happening now.
So if you can't come to Tri-City, we'll bring it to you. Call 651-9600. We'll ship to you, satisfaction guaranteed.
Here are our champions. They're three of a kind.
Hi, I'm Mike Sandeman.
I'm Bob Evans. I'm Tom Dutton. And we're firemen. Hey!
And here are our challengers. They're also three of a kind.
Hi, I'm Mary Lynn Simano.
And I'm Teresa Colvin.
I'm Lisa Suska. And we're dental hygienists.
And they're here to play Hot Potato. And here to toss the hot potato, our host, Bill Cullen.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much, and welcome to Hot Potato. It is our pleasure to have you here. Well, we have our returning champions. They are our firemen, and a fine bunch of guys they are. Gentlemen, we welcome you back. And first of all, I'm going to ask our captain here, and our captain is Tom. Tom, would you tell us a little bit about your firefighting experiences?
Well, between the three of us, we have approximately 33 years of paramedical experience. And we used to work the same station together, separately, on different shifts.
Yeah.
And we worked a 24-hour shift, and, hey, you know, what else you want to know?
Bro, nothing. You're a pretty funny guy. You can come up and squirt on my house anytime you want.
Okay, buddy. Is that West Hollywood?
I'll give you the address later. Let us say hello to our dental hygienist. Welcome. We are happy to have you with us. Mary, tell us about your dental hygienist experience.
I have been doing it for 22 years. That's a lot of mouths. A lot of mouths.
22 years, all those mouths, plus 32 teeth. How long you been in the racket, Teresa?
Oh, about 20 years, I think.
And how about you, Lisa?
5 years.
Okay, the hygienists are in control, even though they won the first round. We started last time with our firemen. Let me recap for you. The firemen have won a game, and they have picked up $1,000. The winner will, of course, get back to our bonus game again and have a chance at $5,000. Meantime, the ladies here have not won a game. They're new, but they have won a round. So you're leading 1-0. Control passes to you because we started with our firemen. Mary, you are going to get the first chance to answer a challenge. Let me read the question. Everybody listen, because it will get to all of you sooner or later. The subject is sex. Let me check it out. It's okay. The Davis Research Corporation asked men and women across the United States to name the country that has the sexiest men. They asked them across the United States to name the country that has the sexiest men. We want the top 7 responses. Mary, we begin with you. Good luck, and are you going to answer or challenge?
I'm going to try and answer.
All right, give me one of the countries that they said had the sexiest men.
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is Italy.
Italy is correct. Very good. Okay. Teresa, we need 6 more answers. Do you have one, or do you want a challenge?
No, I'll give you an answer.
Here comes an answer from Teresa. Yes, ma'am.
The United States.
Correct again. I'm glad. The United States, by the way, is still #1. It was in those answers. I don't know what the real conditions are. Lisa, are you going to name a country, or are you going to challenge one of the firefighters over here?
I'm going to answer.
May I have it?
I'm going to say Swedish men.
Swedish men is correct. Right answer. In response to a question, which country has the sexiest men? These were the answers. So far, you have 3 out of 3. Mary, we're back to you. Do you want to name another country or challenge? It's your choice.
Well, I'm going to try. It may be wrong, but we're on a roll here.
You're on a roll. You indeed are, Mary.
I'm going to try Spain.
Spain is another right one, Mary. So, we've named 4 in a row, and things are getting so steamy around here, we're going to pause and give you all a chance to watch this. We'll be back in a little while.
Love me tender, love me true, feed me something new.
This is all new Love Me Tender chunks. See how different it is? It's the only dry dog food marbled like tender meat.
Marbled, tasty, tender chunks.
See how good it tastes.
Give me, love me, tender chunks, 'cause I love it so.
All new from Kennel Ration.
I was overweight and embarrassed to go anyplace. AIDS helped me get back into a size 12.
The AIDS diet plan helped me get back into a size 6.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight. Yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose the weight I wanted, and it doesn't contain a stimulant.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight safely and effectively.
Because we're still a relatively new show, maybe I better run down our rules for you. Each of our rounds consists of a question that has a number of answers to it. Now, what's different about our game is that a team can win a round if all three members of the opposing team are knocked out of the round by a wrong guess or by coming up with a seventh answer to the question I have asked. 2 out of 3 rounds wins the game and a chance to win the game and a chance to win even more money in our bonus game. Now, we're ready to start. Let me say that we've had 4 correct answers. The answers given, just to refresh your memory, Italy, the USA, Sweden, and Spain. And the question that led to those 4 answers are the countries with the sexiest men. A bunch of men and women were across the U.S. were asked to name those countries. So that's the 4. Who's next up here? Teresa, it is you. Are you going to name a country to which you might be prone to go, or are you going to challenge your opponents?
I'm going to give you an answer.
All right, is it a country? Well, all right, I won't ask if you'd go there, but give me an answer.
France.
France is right, Teresa. I thought... France, by the way, was number 2. I think it used to be number 1. I don't know what happened, a rate of exchange or something. Lisa, Lisa, are you going to name a country with the sexiest men, or are you going to challenge your opponents?
I think I would like to challenge.
Okay, Lisa, now take a look at your 3 opponents over there. 3 husky, virile, healthy, nice firefighters. Whom are you going to challenge?
I think I'll challenge Bob.
Well, Bob, it's on you. You've been challenged. Bob, answer, you're knocked out of the round. A right answer will knock Lisa out of the round. And, of course, your team, if you're right, will gain control. Let me have country, please, Bob.
Australia.
Australia. Wrong, Bob. Wrong. Sorry, Bob. Go back there and sit on the bench. I guess it's not a man's type of question, but we'll find out as the game goes along. Control passes over to Mary. Mary, they're getting more difficult now, aren't they? Had 5 right answers. What do you want to do?
It's a tough decision, but I think at this point I'm going to challenge.
You may. Take a look. We have Mike and we have Tom left.
I'm going to challenge Mike.
Mike, the challenge, you've been challenged, Mike. Now, like any red-blooded American firefighter, can you come up with a name of a country that has the sexiest men without repeating? I mean, without repeating the answer. Mike.
Greece.
Greece. Right, Mike. Who challenged you? Bye, Mary. Mary's been exiled to Coventry. See you around again, Mary. The firefighters have gained control. We only need 1 more right answer, gentlemen. Tom, you are up. You can win this round and tie the game. What are you going to do? You going to answer or challenge?
Tough decision, Bill.
Okay,
but I'll tell you, I'm going to pass that hot potato on.
Hot potato is going up. Well, we have Teresa, we have Lisa. Who do you challenge, sir?
I'm going to take Teresa.
Teresa, this is for the round. We need 1 more right answer for the second round and the game, if you come up with it. If not, what do you say, Teresa, for the round and the game?
I'm going to say Germany.
Germany. Incorrect, Teresa. Teresa, go join Mary in the sin bin there, the bench, or whatever you want to call it. Gentlemen, you have regained control. We only need 1 right answer, and you only have 1 opponent, little Lisa over there. It's your turn, Mike. What are you going to do? Come up with that 7th answer or challenge little Lisa?
I think I'm going to pass the hot potato to little Lisa.
Oh, Lisa, that wasn't too gentlemanly in that. But, Lisa, for the round, the second round, and the game, if you are correct, what is your answer? Otherwise, if you're wrong, the round goes over here.
How about an English gentleman?
Right as rain. You did it. You've won the game. Congratulations. Come on back. Well. I think you surprised everybody in the place, including me. The challenges were successful, back and forth, and finally, little Lisa over there, who looks like butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. But yeah, bashful, but looks are deceiving. Lisa came up with that all-important seventh answer, won the round and the game. And of course, winning the round means you right now have $1,000 to your credit and a chance at the big money. Gentlemen, let me first of all read the countries. England, France. France was number 2. Greece, Italy, Spain, Sweden, the United States, incidentally, which was number 1. So, ladies, when we get back here, we're going to give you a shot at $5,000 on our big bonus game. And to our firefighters, we thank you very much. You have our thanks. You have our admiration for the good job you do, both here and at work. And we hope to see you again. Thank you ever so much. We'll be back in a moment. Right now, we have a word for you.
Dress it up any way you make it up. It's never dull with dough. Shake it up, dress it up any way you make it up. It's never dull with dough. With dough.
Dole Pineapple. Daring new food ideas with a familiar ring.
With dough.
Can you find the Simmons Beauty Rest mattress in this picture? Maybe this will help. It's clear that among all these premium mattresses, only Beauty Rest is totally different on the inside. Only Beauty Rest coils are wrapped independently so they can move separately and conform to every curve of your body to make firm feel comfortable. The Beauty Rest difference, you can see it. And oh, can your back feel it.
There's just no rest like a Beauty Rest by Simmons.
Monique, how come you go after you crunch? Planters cheese balls taste divine. Better than those. Get your act together. Planters do taste better. Cheesy. Crunchy. They're Planters. Now you are following my lead.
Planters cheese balls and crunchy cheese curls. More after every crunch.
They're mine. Nabisco.
The area code is 203. What would long-distance service be without long-distance operators? Without operators to help you with collect calls, person-to-person calls, operator-assisted calls. We know this. It wouldn't be AT&T. Operator?
Cliff Robertson?
Operator service. Call anywhere, anytime, over a century of commitment. That's AT&T. The more you hear, the better we sound.
Reach out and touch someone.
Your husband is what? A Spaniard. Hi there, we're just talking over things or life at home on that last question. This is time for our bonus game, and the subject of today's bonus is pregnancy. I'll show you a pair of animals, and each time you'll have to tell me which animal has the longer period of pregnancy. Each time you're correct, you earn $500. You may, as you know, quit whenever you want, but if you can answer 5 questions correctly, you win your jackpot, which is now at $5,000. Just for the record, you may pass a question, but only 1 question per bonus game. Now, if you're ready to look, I will read the first. We're talking about pregnancy. Question is this, ladies. Which animal has the longer period of pregnancy? Is it the monkey or is it the human? Who is also considered an animal, as I'm sure you know, by some people. Talk it over and tell me whether you want to
That's what we have to
pass
guess.
play.
I think we're going to play this one.
Okay. Any of you are mothers? Are any of you mothers? Okay, but you are going to play. All right, your answer then. Which has a longer period of pregnancy, a monkey or a human?
We're going to go with the human.
Do you know a monkey, the period of monkey's pregnancy? This will surprise you. It's 164 days, but a human's is 270, and you have $500. Little teasing there. Little teasing. Do you want to now go for $1,000? Do you want to take your $500?
Why not? Let's go for it.
You talk it over. You can take your $500 and quit if you want. What's your decision?
We came here with nothing. We'll go on.
Okay, you got $1,000 you're working on right now. Right. So let's see how you decided you're going to go. Right. I remind you that you have a pass. You may use it any time. Question: which animal has the longer period of pregnancy? Is it the giraffe or the horse? Talk it over and decide whether you want to play or pass. If it seems too tough, you may pass. What do you want to do,
We'll go ahead
Mary?
and play this one.
You're going to play this one.
Right.
All right, you're going for $1,000 or nothing. The giraffe or the horse?
We'll go with the horse.
The giraffe, 425 days. The horse, 330 days. I am sorry, but that is an incorrect. Well, you know, that's pretty tough. What do you know about giraffes? For that matter, what do you know about horses? Do you find the pressure up here greater than when you're being a dental hygienist?
Oh, yeah.
You do. I rather thought so, because a little mistake here loses you $1,000, and a little mistake at work, what do you get, an ouch or something? Didn't win the jackpot, but if you can defeat another team when you come back, we'll add $5,000 to your jackpot. So get up here again, and ladies, you'll be playing for $10,000. We'll be back in just a moment. Right now we have a word of interest for you. There you go.
There's something very special about the taste of 7-Up that's unlike any other soft drink. Maybe because 7-Up has no artificial flavor and no artificial color. Never had it, never will. And no caffeine. Never had it, never will. Whatever it is that makes 7-Up so refreshingly different than other soft drinks, never had it. Ha ha ha. Never will.
Don't you feel good about 7-Up?
Did JR's TV mom bring peace to the feuding Dallas cast while his real-life mom began a San Francisco romance? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
How can you keep nighttime snacking from wrecking your diet? This week's National Enquirer tells you. How stressful is the state where you live? Can home hobbies grow into extra money?
It's in the Enquirer.
Are Bert and Sally finally racing to the altar? Find out in the Enquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
All through your baby's childhood, there will be moments like this. Moments you want to save and share with loved ones. Save this special time with professional photographic portraits from Sears Portrait Studio. And now through this Saturday only, Sears offers a package of 2 8x10, 2 5x7, and 10 wallet-sized color portraits for only $10.95, including 95-cent deposit. You can save today's precious moments at Sears.
I don't feel good.
She's burning up. Look at her fever.
What do we do? The doctor said no aspirin.
We'll give her Children's Anacin 3. It's aspirin-free. You'll see, it works fast.
Children's Anacin 3 has the aspirin-free ingredient doctors recommend most to bring your child's fever down fast.
I feel a lot better, Daddy.
Me too, sweetheart.
Children's Anacin 3 is aspirin-free. It brings down fever fast.
Okay, our dental hygienists did not win the bonus game, but you did, in winning that round, come up with $1,000. And the good news, I guess, is if you get up there again, you're going to be playing for $10,000, and that's not bad. Okay? Y'all ready to meet your opponents? Yeah. Let us see who your opponents are.
Hi, I'm Sharon Walensky. I'm Nancy Sadford.
I'm Lisa Jackson.
And
we're waitresses.
Hello, Sharon.
Hi, Bill.
Tell us a little bit about you and your group.
Well, we all work in the same restaurant, and Nancy's been doing it the longest, so she's the best. And I'm the clumsiest. I spill the most food. And Lisa's just starting out. She's doing it for 2 weeks.
And she hasn't become either the clumsiest or the spilliest.
No.
Which would you rather be, Lisa? The one who spills the most food or the clumsiest?
The one who spills the most food.
I guess so.
You get to pay them back.
Yeah, you know, I have a question. I guess maybe with the Internal Revenue and everything, who might or might not be watching, are the tips better or worse lately?
Well, after Christmas, they're worse. Nobody has any money. Yeah.
But before Christmas, it's pretty good.
Just up until that time. Before that, sometimes people are not... I shouldn't say anything.
That's all right, say it. No, I want to hear.
Well, sometimes people are nice and pay in cash. They don't pay on their credit cards, and then the government doesn't know what you're making on your credit cards. Isn't that terrible? It's so awful. Everybody's going to know.
Now you the whole thing, yes.
Get audited.
They have people who never miss this show.
I know.
They have agents just sitting around taking... What is your last name, Sharon?
No, I don't know.
Okay, all right. Now, far be it from me, Sharon, to press a point. You ready to play?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We were only kidding, by the way, if anyone is watching who shouldn't be watching. We begin with our champions. They're in control. And Mary, that means, or Lisa, that means you, of course. Let me first read the question. Family budgets keep getting tighter, but it could be worse. You could live in a city on this list. It is the list of the 8 most expensive cities in the United States. The 8 most expensive cities in the United States, where I would imagine the tips are higher than any of the others. Lisa, do you want to answer? This might get tough now. Or do you want to challenge your friends, the waitresses?
I'd like to answer.
Okay, I have some ideas of my own, but I'm going to let you take over. So, Lisa, what is your answer?
Anchorage, Alaska.
Boy, that's right. You are right. If Anchorage is not at the top, from what I have read, it's very near to the top. Teresa, we have one. Anchorage has been given. Do you want to name a city, or do you want to challenge one of the waitresses over here?
No, I'll give you an answer.
Okay, here comes Teresa's answer.
Hawaii.
Hawaii is more specific than Hawaii. I need more.
Honolulu?
Honolulu is right. That is it. Honolulu. The 2 points of information. Honolulu is number 1 and a city, as opposed to Hawaii, which is number 2 in the country. Never mind. Mary, what do you want to do? Answer or challenge?
Well, this is really tough, but I think I have the positive answer, so I'm going to try.
If you have an answer that you're sure of, by all means give it, because if you're right, you get a point. If you're wrong, we all make fun of you.
I'm going to try New York City.
That can't lose. You're right. That gotta be. Take it from me. Well, we have 3 right answers, and we're back to Lisa. Answer or challenge?
Could you say the question once more?
Yes, I certainly could. Family, not from the whole. We are looking for the most expensive United States cities. Actual. We have 3 answers. We need 4 more. Most expensive to live in, you know, I imagine, and get around in. Answer or challenge?
I'm going to answer.
All right.
How about Beverly Hills?
Incorrect. Incorrect. Lisa, you get your penalty for that. You have to go back and sit on the bench, but we'll be seeing you later because this is only our round 1. Control passes to the waitresses, and we finally get to them. Sharon, we're going to be beginning with you. You have a choice now. Answer or challenge one of your opponents. Have you been thinking about this?
Yes, I have. I'm going to answer.
All right, what is your answer?
I'm going to say San Francisco.
That's good, Sharon. That's right. Nancy, we need 3 more right answers. You have 2 opponents over there. There are 2 ways you can win, coming up with a 7th answer or knocking your opponents out of the game. What do you want to do, Nancy? Answer or challenge? Toss a hot
challenge.
Okay, you want to toss a hot potato? Take a look. You want to toss it to Teresa or to Mary?
Mary.
Mary, you have been challenged. You have to come up with the right answer. You know what happens. Answer correctly. And who challenged? Nancy. Nancy be eliminated. Answer incorrectly, and you're eliminated.
Well, I'm going to have to go with Los Angeles, California.
Believe it or not, that's wrong. That is a wrong answer. I know it doesn't seem like it. If you would join Lisa on the bench, please. Control passes back to our waitresses. There's only 1 opponent left. And as you know, ladies, that's one way you can win the round. So, Lisa, it's your turn. You going to answer, or are you going to challenge?
Okay, I'm going to challenge.
Okay, the question is, name the most expensive cities in the United States. Teresa, it's up to you to stay alive now. To stay alive, you have to come up with the right answer. If you miss, you lose the round.
I'm going to say Miami, Florida.
Incorrect. And the waitresses win the round. Come on back, ladies. Pretty good. You know, the challenges for a while went along very well, and then we ran into a little trouble. Let me recap, because this is interesting. The most expensive cities in the country in which to live that were not answered: Boston. That's not too much of a surprise, but this one is. Milwaukee. Milwaukee. And then Philadelphia, and one none of us thought of and is considered very expensive, Washington, D.C. That's the reason we pay our representatives so very much money. Poor dears have a lot of expenses, as you no doubt know. Our waitresses at this point have won a round, and you're doing real well. You understand that if you win 2 rounds, that's the game and the chance at the big money. So we're going to be back here and pick it up right at this point in just a moment. But now, if you'll forgive us, we want to go out and spend some money. Here's how we earn it.
Whoa! Florida orange juice. Orange is smart for drinking orange juice. For that clean and sunny taste. Hey, orange is smart for drinking orange juice. Pure refreshment any place. Hey, orange is smart for drinking to your body's content. The taste that only nature could invent.
100% pure from Florida.
Hey, folks, orange is smart.
Announcing a ready-to-spread frosting so smooth, so creamy, you could spread it on the most important cake of all. Introducing new improved Pillsbury Frosting Supreme. Our smoothest, creamiest, best-tasting ever. New Pillsbury Frosting Supreme. So supremely delicious, you just can't wait to taste it.
The freshest ideas are baking at Pillsbury.
If you'd like to be a contestant on Hot Potato, we're looking for 3 of any kind. Dressmakers, Danish bakers, chicken pluckers, or long-distance truckers. So write to us at Hot Potato, P.O. Box 950, Los Angeles, California 90048. Or telephone 213-203-0156. And back to you, Bill.
Thank you, Charlie. During the commercial, we should have been watching scrupulously, but we were not. Our mind wandered. And Mary said that they had some interesting hobbies over here in the dental hygienist. Would you care to tell us? We're in no rush, so...
Love to.
I mean, don't take forever. We're in a little rush.
Well, let's see. I like to do cross-country skiing, backpacking, and rock climbing.
Uh-huh. How about Teresa?
Well, we enjoyed boating very much, and we're involved with the Coast Guard Auxiliary.
And how about you, Lisa?
I'm in the middle of remodeling my home, and I like to ice skate.
I see. Me, I just like to stand around watching giraffes and wondering what they have on their mind. Thank you, waitresses, dear. Sharon, Nancy, and Lisa, you have won round 1, and you have a leg up on this particular game. Time is just about up as far as we're concerned. As you can tell, that was one of our better stretches. We'll see you all in a little while. Hope we see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye from Hot Potato. Bye-bye. See you now.
A member of our studio audience will receive Quasar's new 19-inch color television offers custom-matic tuning and super color system in a handsome walnut finish cabinet, furnished by Quasar. Some of our parting contestants will receive enjoy delicious hand-packed Baskin-Robbins ice cream, your choice of 31 flavors that give you that 30 wonderful feeling from Baskin-Robbins ice cream. Introducing Ragu Pizza Quick Complete Kit for Pizza. Everything you need for pizzeria good pizza at home. Just open a box, it's Pizza Quick Kit, and open your own pizzeria. Meat and potatoes kind of people like a meat and potatoes kind of meal. Mary Kitchen roast beef or corned beef hash from Hormel.
You'll say, thank goodness it's 4. Today and every weekday at 4. Join hosts Jan Rasmussen and Pat Van Horn for TGI 4.
Potato is a Barry and Enright production.
The movie Too Real to Be Fiction. Rock Hudson, the president. Brian Keith, Kremlin boss. Kathy Lee Crosby and David Soul, the lovers. Can they stop World War III? Saturday.
Blank contest. Home contest. That's a match, and you have a chance to win a day on an NBC soap opera. I have! Well, the viewers.
Find out on Match Game Hollywood Squares this week.
Right. We got a big fire. Let's go. KNEW's John Whalen is learning firsthand.
Hey, wait for me!
About the KNEW news team. First, when the news breaks.
These guys are fast!
Fast and factual, while Bay Area news is still hot.
This is hot!
On 91 AM KNEW, hear the news as if you're there.
I am here! Now will you wait a minute?
Hear KNEW's Whalen in the morning when you wake.
It's okay.
John Whalen with the best music and KNEW News.
Becky Morgan for State Senate.
Quality education is so important for our children and for our country. As a former teacher, school board member, banker, and now a county supervisor, I know of the importance of a thorough grounding in the basic skills. But we must also excite our children that they continue to learn and deal with our changing world. I ask your support that I may join Governor Deukmejian and Superintendent Honig in restoring the public's confidence in our schools.
The first name in oranges is now the last word in orange juice. Sun-kissed orange juice. The first orange juice good enough to be called sun-kissed.
She says her mother offered her gifts not to talk. Next on Midday, the story of the 12-year-old whose silence put a Solano County courtroom into turmoil. And President Reagan on the State of the Union will know what he's got to say tonight at 6 o'clock.
There will be no telephone access charges at least until next year. We'll tell you why.
As a salute to that